Guys, you're getting ahead of yourself. Look out. Be some sort of miracle.
Boy.
See, I told you.
Oh, boy.
This one's over now. Roll him into the walls of Jericho. Tap him out, Chris.
Bryan's trying to fight it.
Rolls through. What a counter by the technician, Daniel Bryan.
Oh, wow.
Heel hook is in.
Jericho's in trouble.
Jericho tried it. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap?
He may have no choice.
He made it to the bottom rope.
You've got to be impressed, Michael, from what we're seeing from Daniel Bryan.
Did he win yet, Byron?
Daniel Bryan thinks he...
Oh, breaker!
You can't allow a veteran like Jericho any time to recover.
You're right, Corey. That was a rookie move. And now he's going to pay for it, Byron.
That very well may be the case, Michael.
This loser's going to lose again. Lion Tamer.
Can Bryan hold on?
Tap out, nerd.
You got your wish, Cole. Daniel Bryan fought valiantly, but just couldn't hang with the champ.
Yeah, this time, experience was just too much for Daniel Bryan.
And listen, Miz has got to be so disappointed, and I don't blame him. Luck of the draw, Miz got this loser to be his protege, and now Miz, a little bit of tough love here.
Whoa, tough love? Give me a break.
Tough love.
This is ridiculous.
Miz is obviously frustrated with his star pupil.
Oh, yeah, so you're frustrated, so that's okay. Now you can beat him up?
Yeah, start winning some matches, then you won't get beat up anymore.
That is ridiculous.
Disrespect me, huh? I'm a champion.
Miz has lost his mind.
Lying on his back, looking at the lights again. Look at the man. He's worked hard. He's charismatic. He's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. And he's the United States champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock.
Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what his dog's name is? He's great in the ring, and for the record, he showed a lot of personality when he called you out after his NXT elimination.
Please. Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defending the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated 7 men to win Money in the Bank.
Hey, and that's impressive, but if Daniel Bryan was given those same kind of opportunities, he could be a tag team champion and a Money in the Bank winner.
Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those, and it's internet darlings like Daniel Bryan who everyone expects to get the red carpet treatment.
Well, internet favorite or not, Daniel Bryan doesn't seem like the type to ask for chances. He's going to take them, and if not, then he'll demand them while trapping you in the label lock.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a loser, like you, Saxton.
I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise. While the rest of the NXT performers formed the Nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main event of SummerSlam.
We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT back when he was on that show. Boy, am I glad he didn't win. Can you imagine this nerd in the main event WWE Championship match tonight the NXT winner earned?
I can easily imagine.
And a quick kick out from The Miz. So resourceful. We may have discovered his favorite move. Inside the ring now. And a powerful kick.
This looks to be a barn burner, gentlemen. These two guys hate each other.
Corey, come on. The Miz is WWE's fastest rising star, and Daniel Bryan, he's a nerdy vegan. Bryan's got no chance here tonight. The referee goes down hard.
What a win.
Michael may have ragged on Daniel Bryan's diet, but that quote-unquote nerdy vegan is WWE's most effective submission expert.
And Miz is as crafty as the day is long. That makes for a pretty interesting confrontation.
That should do it right there. 1, 2, and a kick out.
Well, unfortunately, yes movements don't die that easily.
When this guy's on, look out.
Great effort, but he better save something for later in the match.
That's gotta be it.
Never underestimate them.
He can end it here.
He's got him.
1. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily. Wow. The Miz is calling for it. The Miz is looking to end this. Skull-crushing finale.
That might have done it, Cole.
That might be the end of Daniel.
Will it be?
I think so.
2. And how they survive that is anyone's guess.
That's why Bryan's considered a wrestling genius out there.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. The Miz is calling for it.
He can't withstand one bit more.
Whoa!
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
And now he goes for it a second time. Sending a statement with that elbow.
What happens if the Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at the Miz fight back. What a warrior.
Great wherewithal from the Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Boom! No!
Just
like that, The Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. The champion into the cover.
How does he keep doing this? Can you believe this?
The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan have manifested in a methodical beating from Mr. Money in the Bank.
Well, if The Miz ends this soon, he might be healthy enough to cash in on the winner of the six-pack elimination WWE Championship match later on tonight. Bryan is not playing right now.
Oh, wow. Kick.
Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it.
Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will. But now, can Bryan make the most of this?
He did it! Daniel Bryan is U.S. Champion!
No, it can't be.
Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, Daniel Bryan.
That was a fluke. The Miz slipped and Daniel Bryan somehow took advantage.
A long road for Daniel Bryan leads to the United States title.
There's few things more humiliating than tapping out to your opponent. And I'll tell you...
Boston, in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen from Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles. Brought in the hard way.
And we're back to this form of attack. Spectacular DDT drops him. Kane and Daniel Bryan are seeming to get along thus far, Corey.
Yeah, they're getting along for one reason. To get rid of that quack Dr. Shelby. Even I would try to get along with you, Cole, if it meant not listening to Dr. Shelby.
Spinning kick to the gut. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a tag team. Then on the other side of a few weeks, Kane and Daniel Bryan are far from being on the same page.
They're even reading the same book. Whereas Kofi and Truth, they're finishing each other's sentences.
You talk about being on the same page, and Truth and Kofi certainly are. But wouldn't you think Kane and Daniel Bryan shared experience?
Kofi and Truth have held those titles for 5 months. I think that trust falls and yelling at kids wearing goat masks for a couple of weeks is going to get you the same kind of chemistry the tag team champions have. Hooked up.
I needed to say, guys, if Daniel Bryan and Kane can work together and win here tonight, Dr. Shelby deserves a Nobel Peace Prize.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, Cole, but I have it on good authority that Dr. Shelby,
we got it covered. Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here. Turning it around, it's Kofi Kingston with the reversal.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Up and over with a suplex. Looks like he's pinpointing the back. He hits the clothesline.
So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
Yes, it did. Listen, Daniel Bryan confessed that WrestleMania was the most embarrassing moment of his whole life, and that's including the time his fiancée left him at the altar. Come to think of it, that was this year, too. I can't blame Daniel for feeling some stress. In comes R-Truth. Oh, man, right to the arm.
hyperextend your elbow.
Kane has held 11 tag team titles in his career.
Yeah, there's a chance for 12, but Daniel Bryan's going to have to help.
Tie in the face, taking some serious damage here. You know, Byron, Kane and Daniel Bryan almost accidentally stumbled into this title opportunity when they defeated the prime-time players on last week's Raw.
I can tell you it was no accident when Kane delivered a hateful chokeslam on Bryan. It just so happened that Daniel landed on their opponent long enough to gain the pinfall. I can't foresee that being the outcome against the champions, though.
Can we address R-Truth and Little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring. Forget Daniel Bryan and Kane. Someone please help R-Truth.
I think R-Truth is doing just fine. This week, WWE.com had a pictorial about Little Jimmy's family. Portraits like Little Jimmy and a birthday party hat. Fabulous.
Cole, I was reaching.
He's got him covered. Inching closer to his... There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Look at this. He's going back to an old friend with that one. Daniel Bryan has so much on his mind right now. He was ballistic in a WWE.com interview. The problem is Daniel Bryan, he's a great competitor, but this crowd constantly distracts him. How can anybody do their work when this is going on?
Oh, it's absolutely unfair. Bryan has to keep his anger in check while hearing the WWE Universe mock him. And then he also has to focus on his opponent. It's a lot to handle.
Uh-oh. We touched on how much is going through Daniel Bryan's head right now. Again, this all started when Daniel Bryan thought the fans were embracing him. And then when he realized they were actually humiliating him by repeating his yes chant, Daniel Bryan just snapped.
And that's one of the reasons he seemingly has gone off the deep end as of late. And as a result, the Raw general manager forced Daniel Bryan to attend anger management therapy.
We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe. These yes chants fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel Bryan. I don't blame him one bit for being angry.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Bringing it back into the ring. You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the yes chant, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal, where we were in Raw this past week, the crowd chants, "We, we, we." So these yes chants are becoming bilingual. Kane wants to put this away.
Kane with a vice-like grip on his opponent's skull.
That has got to be it.
I think Kane just secured this match.
Leading up to this match, a lot of praise was thrown on Kofi and R-Truth. Kofi being a three-time Intercontinental Champion and both having time as United States Champion. Well, Daniel Bryan has his accolades as well.
Of course, Daniel Bryan won the United States Championship. Championship at this same pay-per-view 2 years ago against The Miz. He also went on to win a Money in the Bank and become a World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, the reversal by R-Truth, bringing up Daniel Bryan's time as World Heavyweight Champion. He did lose that title in only 18 seconds to Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Why? Why do you have to go and bring that up, Saxton? You know Daniel's in a fragile state right now, and you bring up a moment where he's caught off guard and hit by a now outlawed Road King.
Oh, and he's taken off his feet.
I'll tell you, he can't afford to be horizontal at this point in the match, Cole.
Back between the ropes.
And no luck against Kane there.
He goes down hard.
Yeah, he's not looking very good at...
Uh-oh. Is he done? No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there. I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here.
We've seen some great tag team action over the years here in WWE, and I can attest that this is no different.
That's a great example of teamwork right there.
Back inside the ring now.
Here comes Daniel Bryan sending Kingston across the ring.
And Daniel Bryan looking to put Kofi Kingston away for the tag team titles. Drop kick. Kingston's in trouble.
The
Kane
are in peril. The Big Red Machine making the long climb to the top rope.
I don't think Bryan wanted Kane to make the tag.
No, not at all. He felt like he was in control, and now Kane is heading up top.
It's just a matter of time till this team implodes. We know they can't stand each other.
Kofi Kingston.
Look at Bryan. Bryan is hanging on to the ankle of Kane.
Kingston.
Crash and burn.
And now Daniel Bryan. Shoved away by Kane.
This is hilarious.
Bryan with a shot to Kane.
What is happening?
And there's Kane off the top rope. Splash into a cover. New tag team champion.
Oh, my God.
No way.
Yes way.
I cannot believe what we just saw.
What we just saw is two men in Kane and Daniel Bryan. Who can't stand each other, but now they're tag team champions.
Kane can't believe it. Daniel Bryan is celebrating.
No amount of therapy could have prepared the WWE Universe for this. This is going to be a disaster.
Can you imagine Kane and Daniel Bryan as tag team champions?
You don't have to imagine it. It's a reality.
And it's weird.
I guess anger management worked, well, at least somewhat, right?
Team champions! I am the tag team champions! I am the tag
And look at
team
this.
Can't even agree who the real champion is.
Well, it's both of them, Byron.
Tag team champions! I am the tag team champions!
This is going to be interesting to watch. There's obviously no argument here. They both won the titles.
They can't even enjoy the victory together.
Oh, watch out.
The Big Red Machine certainly not pleased with the situation, but he can call himself one half of the tag team champions.
A sold-out Raw here in Charleston, South Carolina. Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton started the night with a double disqualification, but they will settle things in the main event with a street fight.
Randy Orton called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Kane called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Bryan is here to prove that he is not a weak link.
Tall order as he faces 9-time WWE champion Randy Orton.
A street fight is apropos for Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, seen as both men will take part in a Money in the Bank ladder match in 3 weeks' time.
All the weapons we'll see Bryan and Orton sling tonight is just a prelude to the unforgiving steel ladders at play in a Money in the Bank match.
And he hits with the dive.
I didn't think technical wrestling wizard Daniel Bryan could hold his own in a street fight, but he's doing pretty well so far.
We're really starting to see the versatility in Bryan's repertoire here.
Yeah, but a versatile repertoire means nothing if Orton can pull off an RKO out of nowhere. You two brought up the upcoming Money in the Bank match. Don't forget that Kane's in that match, too. I wonder if Bryan's going to be able to stay sane with so many agitating factors in play in that match.
I think Daniel Bryan will thrive, actually. He's won Money in the Bank more recently than Kane, and Randy Orton still hasn't won Money in the Bank after multiple attempts. I'm not surprised that Randy Orton couldn't make it as a tag team partner for Daniel Bryan. He hasn't had the best track record with allies this year.
That's true, Byron. He's looking at it.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
An impressive series of moves right there.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over. You two gentlemen mentioned Orton's bad luck with tag partners. After Big Show's betrayal, Sheamus and Orton couldn't get along. It's a minor miracle that Orton helped Team Hell No beat the Shield.
Needless to say, I don't think we'll be seeing Orton teaming up with anyone in that locker room for quite some time after tonight.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Daniel Bryan has been consumed with the idea that he's a weak link due to his performances in tag team competition as of late.
Well, Bryan tends to be consumed by just about every minor annoyance, but he did take the pin in 3 straight tag team championship losses to the Shield.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
Bringing back up Daniel Bryan as a weak link. Note that he's not sorry he let Kane down when he cost Team Hell No the tag titles, or that he failed Randy Orton in their quest for the tag titles. Bryan's just thinking about himself here.
Look, Bryan may have faltered in those matches, but Bryan was also the guy who got Seth Rollins to tap out for the Shield's first ever 6-man tag team loss. He can obviously be a team player, but right now, Bryan is out to prove he's a single superstar.
Forearm
on the mark.
Daniel Bryan has a major task ahead of him tonight. He's got to beat a man with just about every accolade on his resume in the form of Randy Orton.
Yeah, Corey, you're not kidding. Orton has held the Intercontinental Championship, the Tag Team Championship, he's won the Royal Rumble, and has been WWE Champion 9 times.
We compared Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan's act.
No. Through the table. Can he finish the job?
Cole, I don't think people realize how much strength it takes to execute a move like that.
Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan are both as tough as they come, and this is a matter of pride between both men. These are two guys you don't want to lose, especially to each other.
Look, we did see things get heated earlier tonight, but I think there's still a level of respect here. Neither is going to cheat to defeat the other. It's all about proving that you are the best.
At this point, you think you'd have that move well scouted.
Saxton, you were blathering about these guys being respectful, and I got to dispute you. Orton's done some despicable things to get ahead, and Bryan certainly wasn't respectful when he cashed in Money in the Bank on the Big Show. You do what you can to get ahead in this industry.
Corey, that's all in the past. The WWE Universe loves both these guys because they're...
Big move coming!
Wait for it! The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
We're seeing two favorites of the WWE Universe battle it out here, and it's fitting that the WWE Universe voted for this to be a street fight.
The hashtags have been trending all night on social media, but the people picked a street fight over a Falls Count Anywhere and a lumberjack match. I normally disagree with the people, but they made a good call here tonight.
He may not like being called a weak link, but these attacks have to be weakening Daniel Bryan.
Well, if this keeps up, the GOAT may be soon led to slaughter.
What's going to happen now?
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Oh, man, Randy Orton's in trouble.
Oh, he's such a tough target.
We saw Team Hell No dissolve last week on Raw as both Kane and Daniel Bryan turned their sights towards the WWE Championship.
Step one in that process is beating Randy Orton. Defeating a guy of Orton's stature puts you near the front of the line for title opportunities.
And another one. Going back to Kane and Daniel Bryan's breakup, it seemed cordial, but their paths could easily cross again if one of them attains the WWE Championship.
Yeah, that reminds me, Michael. Team Hell No didn't officially hug it out when they broke up. Things could be bad between Kane and Bryan.
He's just so dominant. Randy Orton's methodical attacks are starting to take their toll on the man he considers a weak link. He broke out of it.
Well, how in the world did he find the energy to do that?
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Here we go, back inside the ring. Boy, this has just been pandemonium. What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
She blows the RKO.
That's how you put it.
Here he goes for the win.
True testament to grit.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted.
Showing some quickness there.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
When this guy's on, look out. The knife edge chop.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. And this has got to be it. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
I can't believe it.
That's got to be it. Randy Orton, how about that finishing move?
The Viper strikes again. I love it.
Punishing the human body.
The Viper.
His shoulders are down. One.
And the match continues.
Counter here. This is a tough spot to find yourself in, that's for sure.
But if anybody could break free from this, it's this superstar right here.
So much force behind that power bomb. Reverses that. That one.
Looking for the exclamation point.
Nice combination there.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
That slam put him in a bad way, guys.
Oh, go for it! Go for it!
It's locks in. What's Randy Orton gonna do?
Will the Viper tap out? Orton's in serious trouble.
Trying to drag himself to the ropes, but remember, the ropes aren't going to cause a break here.
Guys.
Because this is a street fight, and Orton with a kendo stick. Whoa!
Repeated strikes with a kendo stick. Orton wearing the weapon out on Daniel Bryan's body.
Just what the WWE's Apex Predator needs is a weapon.
It's all perfectly legal.
You will find absolutely, oh my gosh, no remorse whatsoever from Randy Orton.
All the frustration inside the Viper bubbling over. Orton's like a man possessed. This won't end well.
And he's got Bryan on the second rope. Randy Orton could be closing in on a victory. Oh, vintage Orton with a DDT.
I think that's the beginning of the end, gentlemen. Randy Orton seems to be preparing to go to that place.
Randy Orton is focused. Randy Orton could be closing in on victory.
Looking for the RKO. No.
Backslide by Bryan. Shoulders are down. Oh, Orton kicks out. Now and a kick by Daniel Bryan, and now kendo stick in hand. And Bryan unloading on Orton.
Bryan returning the favor.
Not today. Oh, what an up. Incoming. He hits a huge power slam. Randy Orton looking to end this.
Wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Inside the ring now. His clothesline finds the mark.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Vintage Randy Orton.
That should do it.
Orton better not waste this opportunity.
He's got the shoulders down. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
I don't believe it. He refuses to lose.
Counter here. Lightning fast reflexes. And that one drops him.
Somebody's on a mission tonight.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
shoulders on the mat. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Still in it.
Standing drop kick.
Great ups.
And there's the cover.
And the kick out. I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one.
He dodges out of the way. He's not in a good spot here, guys.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
He slams him down with authority. A debilitating neck break. That should do it right there. One. I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
What a savage attack to the neck region. Somehow he breaks it.
He may have broken free, Cole, but I assure you the damage has already been done. Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
Oh! This one's over, guys.
Someone's going to be black and blue tomorrow.
We got a cover. He's got to be running on empty at this point.
Too soon.
He's lining him up. Orton looking for something. Cover stops him in his tracks.
The Viper strikes again.
He's going for the pin. 2, 3. Randy Orton with an emphatic win.
The Viper victorious.
No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
Here is your winner. He is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Orton wins here, cementing his place. A sold-out Raw here in Charleston, South Carolina. Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton started the night with a double disqualification, but they will settle things in the main event with a street fight.
Randy Orton called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Kane called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Bryan is here to prove that he is not a weak link.
Tall orders. He faces 9-time WWE champion Randy Orton.
He's going after the arm now.
It's kind of a shame that Orton and Bryan are fighting tonight and that they will also be brawling with Kane in the Money in the Bank match, since those three men are the only trio to pin or submit the Shield in a six-man tag team match.
It's even more impressive when you consider the trios that fell to the Shield. At WrestleMania, Orton, Sheamus, and The Big Show failed. On the Raw 2 weeks after WrestleMania, Team Hell No and The Undertaker couldn't do it. Last week, Team Hell No and Orton finally beat the Shield, and in 3 weeks, they'll be fighting each other for Money in the Bank. A street fight is apropos for Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, seen as both men will take part in a Money in the Bank ladder match in 3 weeks' time.
All the weapons we'll see Bryan and Orton sling tonight is just a prelude to the unforgiving steel ladders at play in a Money in the Bank match.
He wants no part of the outside.
You two brought up the upcoming Money in the Bank match. Don't forget that Kane's in that match, too. I wonder if Bryan's going to be able to stay sane with so many agitating factors in play in that match.
I think Daniel Bryan will thrive, actually. He's won Money in the Bank more recently than Kane, and Randy Orton still hasn't won Money in the Bank after multiple attempts.
Wicked clothesline. Goes down hard.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
We're seeing two favorites of the WWE Universe battle it out here, and it's fitting that the WWE Universe voted for this to be a street fight.
The hashtags have been trending all.
He might have it. Orton's starting to falter a bit, and you can tell it's starting to frustrate the Viper.
A street fight should be Orton's forte, but he's facing
he's just so quick.
He's back in control here.
This rivalry between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton has been simmering for weeks and looks to violently explode during this street fight.
Bryan has been determined to show he can beat Orton. Last week on Raw, Randy Orton won the match via ref stoppage when Bryan injured his arm. Bryan got a countout win 4 days later on SmackDown, but he wants a definitive win over the Viper here tonight. This is not going to be good. Uh-oh.
Oh, not from there. No. We were counted perfectly executed.
Oh, it's over. Absolutely punishing.
He wants no part of the outside. Guys, Bryan has Orton reeling. The so-called weak link is edging even closer to a victory.
It would be a massive upset if Bryan beat the 9-time WWE Champion.
Daniel Bryan has been consumed with the idea that he's a weak link due to his performances in tag team competition as of late.
Well, Bryan tends to be consumed by just about every minor annoyance, but he did take the pin in 3 straight tag team championship losses to the Shield.
Going for it again. Here we go again.
Bringing back up Daniel Bryan as a weak link. Note that he's not sorry he let Kane down when he cost Team Hell No the tag titles. Whether he failed Randy Orton in their quest for the tag titles, Bryan's just thinking about himself here.
Look, Bryan may have faltered in those matches, but Bryan was also the guy who got Seth Rollins to tap out for the Shield's first ever 6-man tag team loss. He can obviously be a team player, but right now, Bryan is out to prove he's a single superstar.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
I'm not surprised that Randy Orton couldn't make it as a tag team partner for Daniel Bryan. He hasn't had the best track record with allies this year.
That's true, Byron. Orton put his neck out for the Big Show to help him and Sheamus take on the Shield at WrestleMania. That match ended with Big Show punching out both his partners. Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey. Locks in. What's Randy Orton going to do?
Will the Viper tap?
He clearly has confidence in that move.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. I think this is the beginning of the end.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
He knows he's in trouble.
He's teetering on the edge here.
This kind of offense he's known for.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
Daniel Bryan using the kendo stick for leverage. And Orton taps out. Randy Orton taps out.
What a win for Daniel Bryan.
Career-defining win for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan with one of the biggest victories of his career.
And we knew it was going to be a physically grueling battle between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton. And boy, did Bryan earn this.
Gotta give it up to him. Gotta give it up to Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan's going to be feeling the effects of this one for some time.
Oh, hold on.
Orton offering a sign of respect.
That's what you love to see. Two great superstars, two great warriors displaying their mutual respect for each other.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. They're struggling for control right now. He wants to do this in the ring. It's come down to a battle of attrition right now. It's no secret that Mr. McMahon doesn't care much for John Cena, but he really would hate to see Daniel Bryan become champion. I mean, Mr. McMahon has even tried to give Daniel Bryan a makeover.
Now, you can put a suit and tie on a goat, but it still looks like a goat, Cole.
There's the fisherman suplex.
Picking up on Mr. McMahon's opinion of Daniel Bryan, I do see where the chairman of the board's coming from. Daniel Bryan isn't the most well-kept superstar. He's a bit grungy. John Cena at least fits the prototype of a WWE champion a little bit more.
I think Daniel Bryan knows he doesn't have the look. He's not going to be starring in movies or be on a cereal box, but Daniel Bryan is a wrestler. That's who the WWE Universe wants as their champion.
No one's backing down here. What an impasse. There's something we should address, something we need to think of. Randy Orton has been playing mind games with both of these men in recent weeks. Orton possesses the Money to Make contract. He can cash it in at any time. It's just something else these two need to keep in mind. The collar and elbow tie-up in a battle for control here. Whoa, and a bit of a test of strength here.
Michael, you remind us of Randy Orton possibly lurking in the shadows with that Money in the Bank contract. The Viper could be more like a vulture tonight if he chooses to cash in that contract.
I don't think either John or Daniel have any room in their mind to be thinking about anything else other than the task at hand, gentlemen.
Into the tie-up they go, but Who's going to end up with the upper hand?
One thing I like about Triple H refereeing this match is the fact that the game is going to give some leeway. He's going to let these guys go. That's the way the WWE Universe wants it. I think that's the way both these superstars
want it. Triple H knows what it means to be in championship matches, to be the main event of SummerSlam. The importance of this fight for not only Cena, but the career of Daniel Bryan. Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not. And John Cena's definitely getting in people's heads here.
These are two men who are proud of who they are. Daniel Bryan calling John Cena a parody of a wrestler. And in turn, Cena saying Daniel doesn't belong in the same class as The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Batista, all men Cena has beaten. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good, Byron.
Yeah, this is how people end up getting hurt. On the topic of Cena and Bryan being proud superstars, pride is woven into the fabric of both men. And Daniel Bryan does not feel respected by John Cena. Daniel Bryan is hopefully on his way to greatness, but he's not at John.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
And we're back to this form of attack. These two competed against each other 10 years ago on an episode of WWE Velocity, in a time before John Cena brought us into an era of ruthless aggression.
10 years is a very long time, Michael, and Daniel and John have been on a distinctively different path since that night. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Byron said these two have been on different journeys since they first met, Corey. Daniel Bryan believes his path has given him a deeper love for our sport.
Well, in Daniel's opinion, if John Cena were fired tomorrow, he'd go back to his mansion and his multi-million-dollar lifestyle and never wrestle again. If Daniel Bryan gets fired, and it has happened, if Bryan gets fired, you'll see him in every armory, every gymnasium that's filled with 30 people and a wrestling ring, because Daniel...
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Interesting quote from John Cena at the SummerSlam press conference. Nicely done.
Here's his chance to win this. Hard not to be impressed by that combination. Oh boy, he is rolling. Could this be John Cena out-wrestling Daniel Bryan?
Cena proving he can wrestle with the best. Whoa, he works his way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Look out, John Cena is measuring. Wow, look how quick.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Looking for all the glory here. And he got a near fall out of it.
Oh, man, I don't know who to root for.
John Cena is measuring. Big move coming.
Wait for it.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
His chest may be black and blue after this.
Daniel Bryan is putting up more than a hell of a fight right now.
Back in the ring now.
Oh, delivered with force.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. He's calling for it.
If he sticks this, he is done.
Look out!
minute. There goes the ref.
Man down.
He gets it with a reversal.
Ooh, John Cena may have it.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
He hits the clothesline.
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end. He's making a statement here with this attack. Oh, going to the top. High risk.
He's playing with him now.
He's almost got him.
Incoming.
Wow, that was incredible. The shoulders are down. 1, 2. A kick out, and he almost had him.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
He's looking at it.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
What a combination. You just don't know what's coming next.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
He might have it.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
To think almost wrote him off earlier.
There is nothing comfortable about that one, Michael.
What's this? Michinoku driver.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible. What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. He's making a statement here with this attack.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. And look at the quickness by Cena. How's that for ferocious? It's like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
Clothesline.
He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind.
This could be huge. He's in control. He caught him slipping.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown. When this guy's on, look out.
An all-out assault on the back.
Game.
That should do it right there. 1, 2, 3. John Cena does it again.
John Cena out-wrestled Daniel Bryan.
We got our money's worth with that one. Take a look.
From the opening bell, this match was one for the
Here's
ages.
your winner,
I'm almost speechless.
and still
Almost.
WWE Champion, John Cena.
Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum since guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself a wrestler, and a more superior one than Cena. The champion disagrees. We'll see who's right tonight.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Gotta find a way to get out of this, Michael.
Huge move right there. These are two men who are proud of who they are. Daniel Bryan calling John Cena a parody of a wrestler. And in turn, Cena saying Daniel doesn't belong in the same class as The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Batista, all men Cena has beaten. Getting his attention with a vicious strike. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Got him with the elbow drop. That's anything but comfortable, guys.
That big elbow pad Cena sporting could become a target.
Daniel Bryan's a submission specialist. You know he's game plan for that elbow.
Something we'll have to keep an eye on. Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. He's in trouble.
He'd be smart to stay put there. Look at this!
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not. Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
The cover. And a kick out by Cena.
Big match John is not going to go down that easily.
Look at this amazing athleticism. Daniel Bryan's been showing shades of his former mentor, Shawn Michaels, here tonight.
Well, Cena's very familiar with Michaels, but Bryan has a greater striking game than HBK ever did.
Comes up big with the reversal.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
When this guy's on, look out. Surprises him with those kicks.
This could be it. One of the most amazing combinations you will ever see.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole. He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts. Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
This could be it. He's going to be feeling this one for a while.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
John Cena with a nice reversal. There's a pin now. He got body on body there, but that's about it.
Too soon.
Daniel Bryan is putting up more than a hell of a fight. right now.
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. It has been absolutely brutal. You know, we knew Cena had a bummed elbow coming into this match, but it seems to be... Here's a cover. One, and a kick out.
Have to put in a little more work than that. Uh-oh, forearm gonna cut off the wind.
Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh, it's going to break an arm.
He's not afraid to go hold for hold and wear down his opponent. He got him good there.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Going for the big one. Takes to the skies for a dive.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena? Well, John Cena's in a real bad spot.
You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory.
Hooked up and...
Here it comes. He's got him. Big move coming. Wait for it. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Here he goes. Oh, I think this man needs business.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
Nobody strings together a series of moves better, Cole.
I don't remember the last time the champion was up against as stiff a challenge as this one.
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Hopefully John Cena can recover.
He takes him down via the drop toe hold. Big move coming. Wait for it. Here we go. John Cena's incredible move by John Cena.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
He's not going to like this.
The end is near for him.
Boom! What a kick.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Going all the way up. I think Daniel Bryan caught by Cena.
Unbelievable power from Cena.
Got him in position for the AA, perhaps. Daniel Bryan rolls him up, shoulders down to win the title on a kick out.
So close.
Boom, he caught him in the back of the neck.
Nice recovery for Daniel Bryan.
The champion is rocked.
Bryan feels it.
Bryan has Cena where he wants him. Could this be his moment? Running knee.
Cover him.
New champion.
Hooks the
New
leg.
champion.
Bryan's the WWE champion.
He did it. What a road. The trial and tribulations for Daniel Bryan. And he can now call himself champion.
Daniel Bryan celebrates massive moment at SummerSlam.
Oh, whoa, wait.
The former champ clearly objecting to the situation.
Not objecting, Corey. Shaking his hand.
That shows you how much of a class act John Cena is to say, hey, Daniel, tonight, you were the better man.
Triple H now celebrating with the new champion. Can only imagine what's going through Daniel Bryan's mind right now. This has got to be the greatest moment of his career.
No doubt about it, Corey.
Oh, no.
What's that? Randy Orton.
Oh, my God. Orton has the Money in the Bank contract.
Hey, guys, you don't think now Randy Orton's thinking about cashing in, do you?
Daniel Bryan says he's ready, but is that smart? He just went through a grueling war with John Cena.
Orton might be having second thoughts.
More mind games from the Apex Predator.
Another, And Daniel Bryan's celebration continues. Randy Orton still thinking about it, perhaps. Oh, my God!
What the hell?
Triple H!
No!
With a pedigree to Bryan!
What is going on?
You gotta be kidding me!
No, not like this. Not like this.
Randy Orton! Is he gonna cash in? Daniel Bryan's out cold thanks to Triple H! You gotta be kidding me!
I'm still trying to process what we just witnessed.
What is going on?
Randy Orton's cashing in. That's what's going on, Saxton.
Triple H just pedigreed Daniel Bryan, and now Orton.
Triple H just handed Orton the WWE Championship.
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
New
It was a setup.
champion,
Randy Orton is the new champion.
submission, but now the only way to win is by pinfall, submission, or escape.
While the WWE Universe continues to beg for Daniel Bryan to see the light, this is Bryan's chance to finally show his new brother, Bray Wyatt, that he belongs in the Wyatt family.
Solid contact from Daniel Bryan. Ouch. Clothesline to the back of the neck. And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works. No sugarcoating that one. That hurt. If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
Oh, right to the spine with the knee.
That was vicious.
Jimmy Uso isn't looking good in the early going.
When we say oos, we might be saying ow.
Twice as nice.
Bray Wyatt isn't setting a good example for his family as he falls behind a bit here.
Wyatt isn't here to set examples, Saxton. Harper, Rowan, and now Daniel Bryan are all in his command, and he'll command them to obliterate the Usos any second now.
We've seen the Usos and Wyatt tangle quite a few times as of late, but who does this tornado cage match favor?
Michael, I got to go with the Usos here. They're explosive and high-flying, and I think they see that cage as another surface to leap off of.
Spin kick to the midsection.
And look at the quickness by Wyatt.
I asked Byron who this match favors, and now I turn to you, Corey. Do you agree with Byron's reasoning?
Absolutely not. Bray Wyatt brings destruction. I shudder to think what the Wyatts are capable of in a steel cage surrounding the ring. Kick right to the midsection.
He's making a statement here with this attack. That's a brutal way to have to land on the canvas. Wow, what a powerful toss. This match can only be won by pinfall, submission, or escape. And guys, escape won't be easy for anyone tonight.
That's right, Michael. Right before this match, the Director of Operations, Kane, locked the cage door closed. It looks like climbing is the only option to escape.
Some good contact by Bray Wyatt.
Get the ice pack ready.
Eludes that one.
Hey, Uso just barely getting out of the way
With the quickness. Look out, there he goes.
knocked right off his feet.
Too quick for him there. His drop kick